For fans of The Last of Us, the excitement surrounding the show's second season has been hard to contain. The tension, the heartbreak, and the emotional roller coaster of Joel and Ellie's journey have left viewers craving more. As we approach the final episodes of Season 2, which cover the first half of The Last of Us Part 2, many are eagerly wondering when they'll get the next dose of this post apocalyptic drama. Unfortunately, the answer is not one that will satisfy anyone looking for immediate gratification. Brace yourselves, The Last of Us. Season 3 is a long way off, and here's why the wait is going to feel like an eternity. The Last of Us Season 2, the calm before the storm with The Last of Us. Season 2 wrapping up in the coming weeks, it's easy to start thinking ahead to what's next. Season 2 has already covered a hefty portion of The Last of Us Part 2, leaving fans hungry for more. But as is often the case with prestige TV, the road ahead is going to be longer than anyone expected. The truth is, the real question on everyone's mind is when we'll get to see the next chapter in the show's saga. The reality is that we're facing a wait so long it might feel like the end of the world, or at least a long, lonely stretch of it. Isabela Merced, who plays a pivotal role in the show, recently confirmed that filming for Season 3 won't even begin until 2026. Yes, you read that correctly. 2026. This isn't just a delay. This is a significant pause in the show's production cycle that will leave viewers counting down the years, not just months. While there isn't an exact timeline for when filming will wrap up, even the most optimistic estimates point to a release no earlier than 2027. The harsh reality. A year or more between seasons. Let's break down the timeline and trust us, it's not pretty. The first season of The Last of Us began filming in July 2021 and wrapped up in June 2022. After that, we had to wait a full 7 months before the show premiered in January 2023. That means the gap between filming and release for Season 1 was about 18 months. For the second season, filming kicked off in February 2024 and wrapped in August 2024. Fans were hoping to see the show premiere soon after, but the wait is still going to be a little bit more painful. The second season is set to air in April 2025, roughly 14 months after filming wrapped. This makes the gap between seasons 1 and 2 a little more than 2 years, or 26 months to be exact. So by the time season 2 finishes airing, it will have been a long and excruciating wait between seasons. Now fast forward to season 3. According to Merced, the cast and crew won't even begin filming until 2026. Even if we're feeling optimistic and assuming they start in January of that year, that still gives us a minimum of 16 months before the show is ready for release. That means we could be looking at a Season 3 premiere in May 2027, 2 years and 1 month after Season 2 wraps. But if filming doesn't start until mid-2026, then we're looking at a potentially even longer wait, possibly pushing us into October 2027. That's right, 2.5 years between seasons. A long, long wait that'll have fans hanging on every piece of news in the meantime. The growing gap between seasons. As if waiting wasn't bad enough, the larger gap between seasons is especially tough considering the structure of the Last of Us series. Unlike the previous seasons, where the story was relatively self-contained, with Season 1 adapting the first game and Season 2 kicking off the second, Season 2 and Season 3 are effectively one long story. The plot of The Last of Us Part 2 is split into 2 halves, with season 2 covering the first and season 3 expected to cover the second. The decision to split the game into 2 seasons was a bold move, but it's one that's going to leave viewers in suspense for an extended period of time. And let's be honest, the abrupt shift in tone and the emotional roller coaster of the second half of the game is something fans are going to want to see as soon as possible. Instead, they'll be left waiting, somewhat like Joel, who's always running to catch up with the rapidly shifting world around him. Season 3 is expected to delve deeper into the character of Abby, one of the most divisive figures in the Last of Us universe. With only brief glimpses of her so far, Abby's storyline is poised to take center stage in the upcoming season. However, this also means that fans will have to live with a significant cliffhanger for a while longer. The fatigue of long gaps. Unfortunately, this is becoming all too familiar in today's TV landscape. Long production cycles, delays, and extended waiting periods have become the new normal for many high-profile series. Whether it's because of post-production, the sheer scope of these massive projects, or other unforeseen factors, it feels like the wait between seasons is growing longer and longer. It's frustrating no matter how much you love a show.